The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Skylynx, and this is a Commander class figure and the second one in this War for Cybertron trilogy. Last year it was the first Commander class figure with Jetfire for Siege. Now Skylynx is a figure I've been very much looking forward to and is a much needed update from the prior figure that we got for this character. So the last figure we got was from Combiner Wars and it was really lacking a lot. The main thing it was lacking is you could not separate the two vehicles into the bird and the lynx mode. So and also it was a lot smaller than it should be. Anyway, let's take a closer look at this in package, and as usual there's a very awesome box art here. The lynx mode looks very awesome, so does the bird mode. You can see some of the cone heads here. Looking forward to those. Pretty sure they're going to come out. You have thrust over here, side of the box, and the other side standard Earthrise box art, and the back of the box where you can see all the different modes and the number of steps. A lot of playability. As you can see here, we have the shuttle mode, the combined shuttle and shuttle carrier, combined lynx and bird separated, and a new mode for him, which is a Micromaster base mode. Okay, let's get this guy out of the box. Here is Skylynx out of the package, and he actually comes in mostly vehicle mode, which is not too common for modern Transformers. He comes with a lot of accessories. First of all, he has his instruction sheet here in the nice teal green Earthrise colors. He comes with these two, I guess, weapons of some sort. He comes with a bunch of blast effects, 7 total. You get 3 of these similar ones here. Small blast effects. This one long one. 2 of these. I think they're probably the same. And this large stubby one. And they can all nest into each other. Like so. Well, at least to a certain point, because this has nowhere to go. He also comes with this map and this decoder. So let's take a look at the map real quick. Here we have Dead Universe and Char. Let's put that aside. And he comes with this shuttle carrier, which becomes the Lynx, and the shuttle, which becomes the bird. And basically you just fold the wings down and tab it in like so, and you have the shuttle mode. Here's Skylynx's shuttle mode. Very nice looking. I love the paint apps, the gold accents here on the fin and down here. You can see it has NASA, the official logo, and over here it says Magnificence. Very nice clean paint apps. I like that there's 2 shades of white to kind of break up all that white, so you have a little like a more darker lightish gray white here and over here at the edges, which is very nice. Nice touch to that. Also on the bottom it's broken up, which is very nice. Very clean vehicle mode, very nice and tight. Now it does have landing gears. You just flip them down here. There you go. See how that rolls. Doesn't roll too good, but it's there. I'm glad there's landing gears. That's a plus in my book. Let's fold them back in. Nice rear thrusters. All in all, very nice, clean vehicle mode and nice paint apps on it. Nothing really to complain about. And the rear thrusters have this 5mm port, so you can put the blast effects there. I don't think you can put the blast effects on these. Actually, you can. On the small ones, you can put them on as well. So I guess if you really, really, really wanted to, you can put a blast effect everywhere here. Very cool. Take a closer look at the wing here, or the rudder. Again, nice two-tone color there. Very pleased with this. I love the gold. Let's take a look at the shuttle carrier here. Very cool looking shuttle carrier. Now these two weapons, I guess, that it came with can attach to the side here, like so, or this way if you like, whatever is your preference. Let me remove them real quick, because I want to go to the detail. I really like the paint apps here. I love how the color's broken up. Like you have the molded plastic here, and then the paint apps over there. Molded plastic on the bottom too for the tank treads. I do like that they did paint here with this gunmetal. I mean, they could have easily left it blue, but a little QC here, some overspray, very slight. But I do prefer that it is painted. It really makes it pop out. Like even here, the gunmetal paint apps here. Very cool. Still a very clean vehicle mode. Very obvious how it's going to transform, but I like it. Now here's the cool part. There's a little ramp here you can open up, and it is big enough to throw in a tiny Micromaster and store him inside Skylynx. Yeah, let's take him out. Very cool playability factor there. So you can attach the shuttle to the shuttle carrier with this little tab here that goes into this slot, and then you lock it in to the place where if you push this, you can dislodge it. So let's connect this together. And if you got it locked in, it doesn't come off. And for some quick size comparisons in vehicle mode, here's Skylynx next to Earthrise Thundercracker, and you can see Skylynx is a lot bigger. I think they kind of match, even though they're really not to any kind of proper scale. And here he is next to Earthrise Ultra Magnus Leader Class in vehicle mode. And even though they're not really to scale, I think they kind of work well together, to be honest. Looks very cool. Now as for transformation, let's start with the bird part of Skylynx first. Let's put the links aside. It's a very simple transformation. All you need to do is pull the thrusters out, then put it aside so you can pull the tail out. Once the tail is completely out, you can put the thrusters back in like so. Pull the head out. There you go. And you can bring the wings up like so to dislodge it from that tab. Bring it over and back, over and back. Take the wings out. There you go. You can see it coming along. And then bring down the bird legs out, the claws, like so. And there you pretty much have Skylynx in his bird mode. Let's see if I can get this all in a frame. Here is Skylynx in his bird mode. Now you can see I don't have the legs completely straight, but of course you can articulate it to make it look more like a bird, and I'll go over the articulation in a bit. But let's take a closer look at him in his bird mode. Again, very nice looking. Not too many new paint apps in his bird mode. I'm pretty sure Toy Hacks may do something for all this blue on his wings, but still, it's very nice. Take a closer look at the face, the head. You have a little tongue here with this gun that can come out. Would have been nice if the teeth were painted though, like painted like silver or gunmetal. So that would have been nice. Take a look at the legs, red. Now, from the promo pics, the legs to me look a little awkward, but having Skylynx in hand now, I don't know, it doesn't seem too bad for me. I don't know. I think it looks okay. It looks fine, in my opinion, of course. Here's the tail. Now, as far as articulation goes, starting from the head, you have all these ratcheted joints here, which is kind of cool. Well, over here, over here. A lot of up and down articulation, but toward the top of the head, you can go left and right. And then it has a ball joint here. And the mouth can open, the tongue can move as well. The wings, I guess you can flap them if you want, but you have various points of articulation to position the wings dynamically if you wanted to. Like you can make it like a shield here, or just flap it. The tail has articulation with these pins here. That's pretty much it. It can go up and down. No, in a way I kind of prefer the pins going up and down instead of on a ball. And then the rudder can move like this. Now the legs actually has a lot of articulation, and it's very cool that it's on a ratchet because it needs to support all this weight, and this is very small legs. So you have articulation here on ratchets, back and forth, down here as well, down here with the toes, and then you also have a little ankle tilt. So very articulated for dynamic poses in this mode. And I was actually a little concerned about it because honestly, this is not a mode a lot of folks will probably leave Skylynx in because they'd rather have it combined. So I was a little concerned that this might get the short end of the stick in terms of articulation. Now the tongue has a little port here, so you can use blast effects. I wouldn't recommend using the heavy ones because it'll bring the head down. It'll be like if you tried to use the whole piece of blast effects here, it will be way too heavy for that small peg to support. It does hold it, but I mean the head won't stay up. And for some size comparisons of Skylynx in his bird mode, here is Deluxe class Ironworks, and here is Voyager class Skywarp. Next we have the shuttle carrier, which transforms into the Lynx, and it is actually a very simple transformation. First, I do like to take these out because for some reason whenever I do transform it, those pop out anyway. So first we're gonna bring this section out, which really becomes the legs of the Lynx. Let's do the same here. Bring it down, like so. Bring the tank treads down, which become the feet of the Lynx. There we go. Straighten it out. Love all the ratcheted joints here. And then flip this panel down and flip the head of the Lynx out, and then close the panel. And then this part here, flip it out, and there you go. You pretty much have the Lynx. Now I don't have it posed nicely, just wanted to show it tall and how it looks like with the legs fully extended. You can attach this to the side as weapons, similar to how Ravage has weapons there. But open the mouth, and there you have Skylynx in his Lynx mode, and it looks awesome. And this was what's really missing from the Combiner Wars Skylynx, besides it being too small. Let's take a closer look at Skylynx in his Lynx mode. Nice paint apps, really transfers well from the vehicle mode. I like how that silver goes all the way down the back. All in all, very nice. It would have been nice if the teeth were painted or had some flip out claws or something, but for what it is, I like it a lot. Now let's get into articulation. The head can go up and down, can go left and right just a little bit. You can see it's made to do that. The teeth can come out and then the tongue is articulated. Again, you can put a small blast effects or on. Probably put the big one, but I don't think it would hold well. Yeah, it's not going to do it. But it's there for blast effects. So you have that articulation on the head, and pretty much the rest of the articulation is on the arms, and it's going to be the same for, well, the legs. It's going to be the same for all 4 legs because they are actually built exactly the same. The only difference is this part here is a little bit thicker to make the hind leg bigger, but as far as articulation goes, you can rotate this. Again, nice ratchets. You can come out this way, so you have, there you go. You can rotate here. Now 2 points of articulation in this elbow area. Let me bring this down so you can do that, which is very cool. And then of course the paw is articulated as well, all on ratchets. And then you do have a little tilt. And like I said, it goes the same for all 4 legs. The only difference being this is a thicker piece than that. And here's the links next to Deluxe Class Ironworks and next to Voyager Class Skywarp. Okay, let's get these two combined, and it's very simple. You basically close the legs here and tuck them back in as if you're transforming him back into vehicle mode or shuttle mode. There we go. Do the other leg. And that's pretty much it for the bird. And let's put that aside. For the links, open up the panel, tuck back the head in, close the panel, and then bring this back down. And you are ready to combine the two. And let's get them combined. And there you have Skylynx combined. As you can see, he doesn't really fit in my light box, but yeah, he is pretty huge. So for some size references, here he is next to Voyager Class Skywarp and next to Deluxe Class Ironworks. And here he is next to last year's Commander Class Jetfire. And size comparisons wouldn't be complete unless I bring in this guy. Here he is next to Power of the Primes, Predaking. Let me bring this back a bit so you can see, as Predaking doesn't fit in my light box as well. Okay, so the final mode for Skylynx and a new mode for this character is the Micromaster base. So to get him into that form, let's separate the shuttle from the shuttle carrier. And the shuttle is pretty much going to be like this. So let's put this guy aside. And the base is all about the carrier, which kind of makes sense because it's kind of cool that the carrier can also transform into a launch pad, which is cool. Okay, so let's get this transform. Take out the legs. I'm going to remove this as well. Get that out of the way. Separate the back here, and you can kind of see how it forms. Get that aligned. Adjust the camera here. This can come out and down. These ramps come down. This ramp comes out. Flip that out. And this ramp flips up and can extend. The arms come out like so, and up. This part comes up, and you can rotate it, straighten that out. And these parts can attach here. Like so, and there you have Skylynx in his MicroMaster base mode. Straighten everything out. This comes up so you can get the shuttle. See if I can get this all in frame. And peg the shuttle into the holes here. So let's do that. Line them up. From there, you can open the cargo bay. And here is Skylynx in his MicroMaster base mode. Let's pull the camera out so you can see it. So the ramps, as you can see, are compatible with the other Earthrise ramp accessories, such as Sound Barrier and Ironworks. And of course, you can interact with MicroMasters on Skylynx. Here, some different MicroMasters. Some size comparisons. Here is Earthrise Thundercracker in vehicle mode. And here is Earthrise Skywarp in robot mode. And for Deluxe, again, another Earthrise Ironworks in robot mode. So my final thoughts on Commander Class Skylynx. I really like it. I don't really have too many complaints with this figure. It has a lot of nice paint apps. I love the fact that we have the Lynx and the Bird mode, unlike the Combiner Wars version. I think the scale is perfect. The Power of the Primes Predicane personally to me is too big, so I hope we get one of those downsized versions in the future. But for Chug, I think the scale is perfect. Again, the MicroMaster base, really like it. It's one of the features added to this character that doesn't take away from its original characteristics in Generation 1. That is pretty much it. I'm really glad I got it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.